Hey, if you're tired of having an excessive anterior pelvic tilt, usually caused by prolonged sitting at home or at work, stick around because I'm going to share 3 of my favorite exercises that you can do in just 3 minutes in order to get rid of that excessive anterior pelvic tilt. Let's get started. Oh, and by the way, my name is Tim Fraticelli. I'm a physical therapist, and on this channel, I love helping people like you make progress towards your goals. And if your goal is to get rid of that excessive arch in your back from anterior pelvic tilt, just let me know by giving this video a like below. Now let's get started with that first exercise. This first movement is called a lunge stretch, and it addresses the tight hip flexors that pull our pelvis forward, causing that excessive anterior pelvic tilt. So to start with this exercise, we want to brace our abdominals, tighten our abdominals as much as we can, and bring our pelvis forward slightly, tuck under, and this will get us out of that anterior pelvic tilt as much as possible. It may be hard to hold in this position, but while you're in this neutral position, bring one leg back, allowing that front leg to bend slightly, and what you're going to feel is a stretch along that front hip flexor, and try to hold that position for 15 to 20 seconds, and you can even lean into that a little bit to get more of a stretch. Hold that for 20 seconds and then repeat on the other side. If you're not feeling much of a stretch with a standing lunge, you can lower down so that your back leg is bent and your knee is on the ground. Just make sure you continue to have a nice tall posture, engage your abdominal muscles, and you should feel a great stretch in the front of that hip as you lean forward. Hold that for about 20 to 30 seconds and repeat on the other side. Let's take a look at the second exercise, which is one of the very best ways to fix anterior pelvic tilt by strengthening your abdominals. Oh, and by the way, before we get into this second exercise, I really enjoy making these videos for you. So if you find this quick video format to be helpful, let me know by giving it a like below and commenting with any questions you have. I read all of them and I love to hear from you guys. This next exercise is called a bird dog exercise, and to start we want to go into a quadruped position and find our neutral position. This is too flexed, this is too extended. Try to find that neutral position and brace your abdominals. Now from here, extend one leg back nice and slowly and return it to the starting point and repeat on the opposite side. You can do this 15 to 20 times, and if it's too easy, you want an advanced movement, you can extend that one leg back and the opposite arm forward just like that. Repeat this on the other side 15 to 20 times, making sure that you keep your abdominals braced and avoid excessive twisting in the spine. The bird dog exercise is great for strengthening your abdominals and your glutes, which are usually weak when you have excessive anterior pelvic tilt. And speaking of weak glutes, the third exercise addresses this with a movement called a glute bridge, but I have one change to it that I think is going to make a big difference. For the glute bridge, I want you to start off by lying on your back and engage your abdominals so as to flatten your lumbar spine as much as possible. With your abdominals braced, squeeze your glute muscles and bridge up from the table. Repeat this movement 10 to 20 times, and if it becomes too easy to do this simple bridge, then try this variation. Tighten your abdominals, straighten one leg, and then lift up while maintaining that abdominal brace. Squeeze your glutes and try for 10 to 20 repetitions on each side, 3 to 4 times a day. These 3 exercises should take less than about 3 minutes to do, and when you perform them daily, you should start to see some great changes in your posture and eventually reduce that excessive anterior pelvic tilt that's caused by poor posture and weak or tight muscles. Hey, if you found these to be helpful, let me know by giving this video a like below, and consider subscribing to the channel by hitting that round button below. Hey, thanks again for watching. Keep making progress towards your goals, and I know you'll be successful. I'll see you in the next video.